Alright, so this first video is going to be about my recent, I guess, very frequent use of my wax pen. Now, if you know what a wax pen is, you know that generally wax lasts you a good while. If it's a full gram, for most people, maybe like 2 to 3 weeks. If you smoke it, I guess every other day, or just smoking big amounts, but in different proportions at times. Now, I have been smoking wax for about a month now, like just non-stop, basically non-stop wax smoking. Now that means, when I say non-stop, I mean pretty much non-stop. Like maybe in the span of the last 30 days that have passed, maybe like maybe 5 days I didn't smoke. Like different days, like let's say um in the first 15 days I stopped smoking for 2 days, and then I smoked again, and I stopped smoking for one day. Like that's all adding up until the last probably 30 days. At least only six like days where I didn't smoke, or maybe 7 or 8. But I've probably gone through like at least maybe 2 or maybe 2.5 now uh, grams of wax, as in that is two full gram cartridges, and then a half gram cart. Now, my tolerance is stupid high at like right now. I could smack a couple dabs of my pen right now, and like I could probably take like two blinkers, and I'll barely be like nice and high. Like one blink before, no, actually nah. Two blinkers, and I'll probably still be straight. Like I'll probably be like, I know that sounds really like excessive. Like maybe some of you guys are gonna be commenting, "Oh, that's that weak shit if it takes you two blinkers." But I'm being serious. Like my tolerance is that high, where like for me to smoke with someone, it wouldn't really be that fun, because they would get high as fuck, and I would be sitting like just there, still smoking, and waiting for it to hit me, and it's not hitting me yet. Now, um, over the weekend that just passed, on Friday I got a full gram Kingpin cart. Now, I don't really trust like exotics, dank vapes, or Kingpins, but I'm more likely. I mean, obviously, I did try. I mean, I bought the Kingpin, so because I'm not really fully set on the Kingpins, but I mean, this guy doesn't charge delivery, and it was only $30. And if I didn't like it, my plan was just to resell it to someone I know. Cause when I was smacking it, it wasn't that bad, honestly. It was it was wax for sure, but I don't know. Just the wax I usually smoke is really thick, and like the wax I smoke usually does not move in front of my eye, even if it's a little warm, and I've been smoking it a little. The bubble barely moved. Like I could barely tell if the bubble was moving. And this one, it was regular room temperature, and the bubble was moving fairly, I guess, like not fast, but it just, for my liking, it was moving a little too fast. Now, when I was asking him for strains, and I was kind of looking up like what the Kingpin strains were, and I was asking him for certain strains, like, you have this, do you have Trainwreck Hybrid, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you right now, man. I only have one cart of Kingpin left, and that is OG Kush Sativa. And I was like, oh, okay. And I go on this like little app I have on my phone where you look up a strain and I know that's dumb, but I just look it up. It the app gives me like a bunch of information on the strain. It gives me like all the feelings you get, the euphoria, the happiness, the relaxedness, the um like stress relief. All it gives you like a little chart. And I looked up OG Kush Sativa and nothing came up. And I was like, oh, okay, let me just take out the sativa part. Let me just type in OG Kush. And I was like, wait, why am I looking it up? That's indica. Like, this nigga said sativa, and it wasn't sativa. I mean, he said it was sativa, but when you look up the strain, it's indica. And it just made it, like, really weird. But I bought it either way. And then over the weekend, I smoked that bitch to at least, like, almost halfway. I mean, right now, today, Monday, it's already halfway. It's probably even a little less. That's 3 days, and it's already half gram, or a little more than half gram. Now I'm gonna try to sell this the half gram at the Kingpin, and I don't know. I just wanted to make this video because I just wanted to like just vent it out. Like I just had to talk about it to something or someone, and everyone I know is just telling me I'm dumb, and I can't talk about it to my family because obviously they don't know I smoke or whatever. But hopefully I can get some of you guys' opinions on that, because I mean, honestly, I don't really see a problem. I mean, I do see obviously there's a problem because my tolerance is building, and somewhere at my like financial level, like should not be smoking this much because it's gonna catch up to me. Like I'm gonna fucking buy a full gram, and next, I'm gonna check my wallet, and I'm not gonna have enough money for fucking the bus or some shit like that. And I wanna take a tolerance break at the same time. I don't want to, cause like I just love the feeling that wax gives me. I mean, obviously you can tell because I just told you guys that I fucking smoking that shit every day. When I say every day, I mean like, dude, I do it in the fucking in between school, before school, after school, and for the most part, I can control myself. Obviously, if I can do it in school, I know I'm not gonna get busted because I know what's up. But one really, or it's just this is random, but this kind of off topic. But one thing that everyone tells me I do when I'm high is mumble. They're like, bro, stop mumbling. Like, what are you saying? What are you saying? I cannot understand what you're saying, bro. Like, make yourself clear. And then later when I'm sober, I'm like, yo, like, what was the deal with you getting mad at me? He's like, and then they'll tell me like, yo, I wasn't mad. I was just like frustrated because you kept mumbling and you kept asking me what I was saying. And they just get annoyed when I fucking mumble when I'm high and shit. But this is just a video to see if people will like the content I make in my future. Alright, that's it. Hope you guys have a good day, and peace.